Hi, the SI meteorologist Paul Dorian here on Tuesday, February 25th. One upper level disturbance is causing some light snow right now in the Mid-Atlantic region, primarily south of the Mason-Dixon line. Yet another disturbance will move into the region late tonight, early tomorrow, and that could cause another round of light snow, perhaps on the order of a coating to an inch or so in and around the I-95 corridor late tonight into the morning rush hour time frame. That'll move out of here by later in the day tomorrow, and then another cold air mass moves in to the region on Thursday, and it becomes really bitterly cold by Thursday night into Friday. For this time of the year, way below normal as we close out the work week. As we look ahead to the weekend, the systems that affect California over the next few days will travel west to east across the country and could play a role in the eastern states' weather during the weekend. The first system could have some impact on Saturday, and then the second stronger system that'll hit California in a few days could affect the eastern states in the Sunday-Monday time frame. But let's focus in on the next 48 hours or so as we have a couple of disturbances to deal with. This is the current radar loop from the Penn State EWAL site. All this in the form of snow, and you can see kind of the heavier precipitation in light blue here, and for the most part it's south of the Pennsylvania-Maryland border, right in this last time frame here. D.C. is experiencing some light snow in the region. Nothing falling right now in southeastern Pennsylvania. Certainly could see some light snow or snow shower activity over the next few hours. All of this pulls out of here by the early afternoon, paves the way for the cloudy skies to remain throughout the rest of the day as we wait for the next disturbance. That could move some snow back into the region late tonight, continuing into the morning hours on Wednesday. Well, let's focus in on these couple of disturbances that will affect the Mid-Atlantic region both today and then the second one late tonight and tomorrow morning. This is the 500 millibar map for this morning from last night's 0Z NAM model run. And here is the current disturbance that is causing some light snow throughout the Mid-Atlantic region. Again, for the most part, it's falling south of the Mason-Dixon line, and in D.C. Reagan Airport had some light snow last hour. There certainly can be some snow shower activity or even some light snow extending up into southeastern Pennsylvania over the next few hours, but for the most part it looks like it's south of the Pennsylvania-Maryland border. New York City could see a flurry or two, mostly cloudy skies, but again, this is mainly from D.C. up to maybe South Philadelphia or so. This disturbance moves out of here by this afternoon, and then upstream, another disturbance that will cause some snow around here late tonight and early tomorrow. In fact, let's jump ahead 12 hours for the 500 millibar forecast for this evening. And here's the evening forecast. That first disturbance moving on out of here. The second one now crossing the western part of the Great Lakes. And it's this disturbance here that will cause some light snow late tonight, early tomorrow morning. Let's now take a look at Wednesday morning 500 millibar forecast map. And here it is. Quite a healthy looking upper level disturbance. Even taking on a little bit of a negative tilt to it. This has a little bit more oomph than the current upper level disturbance, and this could produce maybe a coating to an inch or so from D.C. to Baltimore, Philadelphia, and New York City right around morning rush hour, so there can be some slippery spots early in the morning. This next disturbance then moves on out of here by late in the afternoon on Wednesday, paving the way for another cold shot. And here's yet another disturbance up here in south central Canada, and basically a strong cold front will send reinforcing cold air into the Mid-Atlantic region Thursday, and especially Thursday night. It'll be real noticeable with temperatures perhaps down into the single digits in some parts of the I-95 corridor. Well, let's look at some surface forecast maps from last night's 0Z NAM model run. This is for early this afternoon. Then we'll look at 12-hour increments. Again, some light snow can extend all the way up through southeastern and east central part of Pennsylvania. New York City probably stays in the clear, but right now the primary area of snow is south of the Mason-Dixon line, and that can extend north and eastward for the next few hours. Any chance for snow is in Philadelphia, for example, is from mid-morning to early afternoon or so, and the next few hours in the D.C. region. Let's now jump ahead 12 hours. And here's the forecast map for late tonight. By this time, in the clear here as far as snowfall goes. This is not long after midnight, about 1 a.m. or so. Still ahead of the next disturbance, and at this time well behind this first disturbance. Notice here some precipitation gathering itself here to the west and southwest. All of this plays a role by early tomorrow morning. Let's now jump ahead 12 hours. And here's the forecast map for early tomorrow afternoon. Some snow extending in the I-95 corridor from D.C. to New York City. Not a major deal, but a little low pressure forms off the Mid-Atlantic coastline. Again, it doesn't organize quickly enough or strong enough to give us a significant snowfall, but certainly can be a coating to an inch or so from late tonight into the morning hours, right around morning rush hour in D.C., Baltimore, Philadelphia, New York City. Can be some slick spots. Upstream, a cold frontal system and a reinforcing cold front working its way to the southeast, and that'll play a big role in our temperatures late Thursday night. Finally, here's the forecast map from last night's 0Z NAM model run for late tomorrow night. In the clear by this time, the snow ends probably in the afternoon hours. We'll see some clearing skies in the I-95 corridor on Wednesday. And upstream, another strong cold front and reinforcing shot of cold air. Thursday will be a windy day as colder air moves in, and by Thursday night in the deep freeze once again, perhaps single digits in much of the I-95 corridor on Thursday night going into early Friday morning. So a couple of snow threats over the next 24 hours or so, and then a bitter cold air mass to close out the work week. That's it for now. For the SIWeather.com, I'm meteorologist